There's always that delay when I first start, I don't know why. So when I watch it back, I'm like, oh, I cut off my first words. So I decided to try streaming in the morning. The plan was to be here at opening, start like a little before, but got here a little later than I expected, but that's okay. I'm going to take a different route today just to change things up a little bit. I have not been to the park yet. Let's walk by the supply vault with the obnoxiously loud music, and also the Mardi Gras bead that's been here since I think 2018. Yeah, it's been there a long time. So my analytics show that very few of you are on YouTube at this time, so we'll see how accurate that is. So it's already 82 degrees, which is fine for me. I'm just worried about my phone. We'll see. We'll start over here with the beeping. Look at how much has been torn up by the former Shrek Donkey and Princess Fiona photo op. Meet and greet. I think this is probably what it looked like when it started, except for, you know, those over here were supports added for the actual meet and greet, but pretty sure that this area was just open. So we'll see what that looks like as this construction project continues. I know we're mostly here for Halloween Horror Nights, but you know, it's a general park update, just with heavy emphasis on Halloween Horror Nights. I think I need the freeze right for when my phone overheats, although that would actually be too much. So hello viewer, thank you for joining me. Time is now. Come Emilian. As I pointed out recently, those lights over here, I believe, are to light up that with the pattern going all the way across.
We're going upstream.
There's a scrim out here in front of the stage. I'm not sure what that's for, or an extension of the stage. But the speakers are probably gone. I was just looking at some old photos. One of them was from the celebration of Harry Potter, which is something that I still can't believe they don't do anymore. Because, you know, money. Oh, hey, John. Thanks for joining me. Oh, there's a little bit more progress over here at the former Monster Cafe. Not much, it's about what it looked like. It might be the angle, but there were some, looked like exhaust fans that were up there. I don't know why they were up there, because that's not the kitchen. I do want to try to take another photo. I don't know if how often the doors are open, but I did take a photo recently from up there. I was allowed up there for a moment. I just went out there, took a couple photos and left pretty quickly. I want to take some more photos and just hope that the doors are open in the evening, because the sun will be shining towards the building, and if the doors are open, it'll be shining in. I don't know if you'd be able to see anything, but don't know if I'm going to do that though. I'm starting to feel like that there aren't going to be any lights up here. Should be interesting. But it's still July, so they might just not have. It's possible they just haven't gotten to it yet. So, gonna skip the tribute store for right now. I'm gonna go straight to, wow, these barricades are out even further. Pretty soon they'll be at the entrance of the park. Okay, maybe not, but I don't know why they keep moving them up, but they do. Because this concrete's been done for a while, well over a month. But for some reason, the barricades started pretty far back and they just keep moving forward, or fences as someone calls them. Oh, I should have said this at the top, but for this and any other live streams, the trash bags are still up. I'm just curious, if you're watching this afterwards, please put in the comments why you weren't watching live. I'm not saying that like, oh, why weren't you watching live? I'm just wondering like the reason, so I can get some more like insight into what times I should stream, what times work for more people, the reasons if you didn't get a notification, you know, just curious. I understand we all have schedules. I'm not upset about it. I'm just curious. So, yeah, the barricades started back. I think they started here originally when the beginning of the project, and they moved pretty. When the walls came down, they were pretty far back, and they've moved up a lot since then. So, I understand that there are some changes in here. Skellingtons are still up here. That's a reference to Shaun of the Dead. The Mummy is still waiting for the trap door to open on the drop slide. Ah, see these, I should pay attention more to this, I'm sorry. I don't think these were here. Although this does look, it could be Halloween themed because of skulls. But this table, I believe, was not here. Oh no, it wasn't. It was somewhere else. Wow, I'm doing a great job here. But here's a current look at the Mummy store. For the most part, it looks about the same, but this was different. Now, don't forget, like a while ago, it's been gone for a while, hasn't it? I just realized there were the carts here that were from the tribute store in the past. Those have been gone for a while. I keep thinking there was something over here. I just forgot what it was. Yeah, those carts have been gone for a while, but I don't remember this area being as open as it is now.
I see you over there.
Good for you.
Come on over and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reason is for that. Oh, well, welcome new viewers. Well, as in new as in like viewer watching earlier. Thank you for joining me. Somehow, I don't know how, I seem to evade copyright content ID claims for now on my previous stream. Don't know if I'll be as lucky today. But there are a few single lights up here. I'm a single light. But I don't think there's anything new as of recent. One single one up there. And again, over the Tribune building, over by Race Through New York. Still nothing on top of that roof. There is something coming up that I saw on my way in over in the Central Park area. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. There are more props to come out to Hollywood, but they're not out yet. I don't know why. And I forgot to what I'll do right before I stream. It's risky, but I'll take a little bit of ice and I'll rub it around the back of the phone just for a moment to cool it off. The risk with that is if you cool down the internal parts of a piece of electronic equipment like a phone or anything else like a computer, if you cool that down too fast, too much, it can cause, at least my understanding, I haven't actually seen it happen, it can cause internal condensation. And it doesn't matter how well sealed your device is, if the condensation is internal, it can still destroy your equipment. So I do that just for a moment. I don't do it too long. I sometimes will do it with the case, so the case will cool down, so it'll slow down thermal transfer, but at least that's the theory. Got some lights up here. See if there's anything new in this area in the San Francisco area. It seems like they've slowed down on the visible changes in guest areas. Every time I walk through here, almost every time I walk through here, and I keep hearing this song and thinking like, oh yeah, appropriate. Although not really anymore. I was the first time I walked through and there weren't any props out yet, any lighting that I could see anywhere. It was really more relevant then, but as I've shown you in the past, I can't tell you why. For some reason, it took so many months for them to fix the turntable. But the interesting thing is, it looks like when they finally did fix it, they fixed the whole thing. You may remember there were mini walls, not as in mouse, but shorter than normal walls. Oh, that was weird. Here, and then it became bigger, and then the walls came all. So I don't know why they only covered some of it, and then they suddenly fixed all of it. I don't know. But I still feel like that is not going to be the entrance to the house, because we know from BioReconstruct's aerial images, and you could walk over there and see them yourself, that the tents are over there. And I feel like they're going to be using the queue for Trash and Furious for the house, but no confirmation, it just makes sense. So, overall, same lighting we've seen for a while. Some spotlights up there, one general car light, area lighting. Not sure when we're going to start seeing props in San Francisco, but I would assume it would be somewhat soon. Preview isn't until the end of August, so there's a lot of time, but it takes a long time to put this together. So we'll just keep. I'll just keep walking through every day. I didn't stream. I was gonna stream last night, but a few things happened. Situation happened here that I was kind of upset about. I don't want to talk about, but also I didn't see anything new, so I was like, stream for what? I really should look into a multi-stream setup, but I don't know if there are any that are free. The Streamlabs app that I use, I'd have to pay a monthly or annual fee to upgrade. And as those of you who watch these streams a lot, thank you, know that there are things I don't love about that app and things I like about it better than this one. But not enough to pay for it. But I would be interested in possibly streaming to YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Hi, Ed. Good morning.
No, I know. Took somebody not.
Sure, I'm guessing it's evening for you? All right, cool. Oh, thank you for that. Let me know, is this better? Is this time better, or is my usual evening better for you? Or evening for us anyway. Hopefully this will... That's just me. That's the worst screen they put on so far. Look at how many people point to that screen. And I think they're like, oh, it's the touch screen. Oh, okay, so it's the afternoon. Wow, this is a fantastic view of the wait times, isn't it? Well, you know, that's what happens when you go live. All right, that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't look that up. I forgot. Generally, especially on today's my day off, so obviously I can be here in the morning. Days that I work, it has to be in the evening, at least late afternoon. No, it's definitely not Legoland.
I saw parrots. Oh my goodness.
Now, Legoland has pretty horrible wireless reception. I was thinking about going to Legoland today, though. I was debating whether or not to do an update on the Hard River Quest construction. Oh, okay. Well, here's some, to me, breaking news. More walls. Not just walls, but there are that looks like a hose, maybe? No, it looks too thin for a hose, but it looks rather thick for a I don't know. It's like several hoses. I don't know what they're doing here. Interesting. Oh, while I'm here, there's some just general area lighting up here. And as predicted, my screen is dimming. Well, whatever it is, there are some large doors over here for equipment to get in and out. I don't know why it keeps dipping down like that. So this, you can't tell. This, and this panel, the four are all gates. So more concrete work, I'm guessing. There's a lot of concrete work that needs to be done. I think it's Karen, our new president and COO. I think she walked around and probably thought the same thing I've been saying for years. And I'm not the only one, but yeah, it's 9:19 a.m. I'm not sure what the humidity is, but it's 82 degrees. And as you can see, sunny. It's most likely to be sunny in the morning. A lot of times there's almost no clouds in the sky at all. There are some clouds. I'm gonna walk around. I brought my camera. I'm gonna take some photos after this. Most likely. So heading over into Springfield, as you see, let's see about. I can see from here. There's no more light. There's no lighting in here for Halloween Horror Nights, other than the lights that are up here, which are. We haven't had Scare Actor Dining in years, since 2018, I think. I would love to see it come back. I really would, especially if there were some good characters. Like I said before, when it was Beetlejuice and Jack last year, those would be amazing.
Please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Now you may undo your seatbelts and exit the right vehicle. We apologize if you have any...
Oh, there is. I'm sorry, I missed it. Wait, there is Scare Actor Dining on sale. I didn't see that anywhere. Really? Well, that time they took. Why would they wait till Monsters Cafe closes before they brought that back? I don't know. Well, I guess you can expect what we've had in the past with Scare Actor Dining, which is subpar food. Really? Wow! I can't believe they should have brought that back last year at Monsters Cafe. That's a weird place to. Wow. That's a weird place to do it. We'll see who's there. Characters that don't speak, not really enjoyable. Yeah, that I did see. No, it won't be the same at all. Why Louis? That's a weird thing. That's a very strange. I think it's just large enough. Louis is in New York. One of the things about Scare Actor Dining at Monsters Cafe, besides the obvious theming, is it's near the front of the park. So it's easier to get people in. Louis, that's going to be a pain in the neck to get people in. Nice. You don't have daytime tickets though? Because the Scream Early tickets are only needed if you don't have daytime admission. I thought they gave up. Why does this keep... I don't know why this keeps dropping. I'm sorry. Oh. But anyway, over here... That's Louis. Sir, you're not allowed to take a day off when you're on vacation. Did you know that? When I went to California, I had like maybe 7 hours of sleep. Other than that, I was full on going the whole time. And I didn't even get to do all the stuff I wanted to do, like go to Universal Hollywood for my free tickets. Or free admission. I guess they're both compasses. So they are sort of tickets. what I find kind of strange is Doc Brown still does the meet and greet up here because he used to walk before COVID started. It's still a thing. Before COVID started, he used to roam around Hollywood. I don't know why they're not doing that anymore, especially with Beetlejuice roaming around Hollywood now. I feel like it's kind of like social distancing that shouldn't really be needed. I don't think Kids Zone is open yet. It generally opens, at least in the past, it's been opened later. This sign is off more than on. But if it's not open, then that's a reason to have it off. So we'll look back. I don't think the meet and greet's open yet. Can't say. I think that speaker really there. But those are some lights, area lights for nights, like I said before. For a kids area, this area back here, this whole part of the park gets really dark at night. Yeah, it's not open yet. Kids Zone opens an hour after the park opens. I don't know why. The sound is terrible. Only shooting stars like the Monroe. So you want to be a rock star? Here's what you got to do. But we were only there for three days. We were there for a dealer meeting. Oh, he was there for a dealer meeting. I was just there because they gave him a +1. So I'm like, do I want a free trip to Korea? Yes, I do. We had to pay for the flight, and that was it. He covered everything else. And I've actually had someone say, well, why would you go to Korea for only 3 days? Previous answer. A free trip to Korea. Why would I say no? Do I wish it was more than 3 days? Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if we'd stopped over in Japan. I always wanted to go to Japan with him, but my moronic self didn't think to ask if he was interested in going to Japan when we were there, but oh well. It would have been a lot closer. Oh, it didn't happen, so moving on. As I posted on Instagram, I don't know what's going on with my gimbal. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's got me a little worried about how I've been storing this because it didn't come with a case. I'm hoping that the motors aren't breaking because it kind of moves around when I put it in my bag. I think I might be slowly breaking my gimbal. That's fantastic. So again, no new props over here, but we can confirm that this is obviously going to be a Scooby-Doo scare zone. The evidence is right here. There was a rumor of a Scooby-Doo house, but clearly it's a Scooby-Doo scare zone. There's one of the props. These must be from one of Mystery Inc.'s investigations. So looking forward to scary Scooby-Doo. I mean, obviously it's Scooby-Doo. You can see the mystery van, mystery machine right there. I think that's called a mystery van. Mystery machine right over here. Why else would it be out here, you know? They already got the characters out in the scare zone. That's interesting. rehearsals, I guess. I don't know. I love that. Oh, it's great there. I love that there was a Stereo Ohio poster here last year. That was awesome. Well, as you can see, no new Horror Nights merchandise today. I wasn't really expecting it, but it's possible after the supposed leak. And there was Michael. Interesting. Almost got him. The camera had it doesn't matter. I think that was him. So, monster stuff. Okay, I'm really getting concerned about this gimbal now. Hopefully I don't have to buy a new one soon. Some 2D pops. I mean, obviously there's still 3D, but This gimbal was not that expensive. I bought it right before our wonderful governor decided to add tax to anything you buy online in Florida, so it was tax-free. But I might be buying a new one soon. At least I got a lot more use out of this one than my previous one. I had that for less than a year, and it just, for those of you who don't remember, it would fail on me like catastrophically every stream, because even though holding the iPhone 12 Pro Max, it doesn't feel heavy in the hand. It's heavy for a gimbal, and it was too much weight. Most or all of the DJI gimbals I've looked at stop short of holding a phone of this size. I don't know, maybe Android phones are lighter. I don't have an Android phone. Though I can tell you, if I had a lot more super chats during my live streams, I would look into getting an Android phone so I wouldn't lose an additional 30% of my super chat to Apple, which is really annoying. But it's, as of right now, I would be spending more money than I lose to buy an Android phone just for streaming. But if I did, I probably would get one. It's either unlocked and doesn't have a carrier, or go with a carrier that, well, I have AT&T for this phone. I would go with a different carrier that hopefully would get wireless where AT&T doesn't. I don't know. Again, to buy another phone and a possible data plan, I would need to lose a lot of money to Apple before I do that. So not going to happen, likely. But it'd be nice if I could find an Android phone that would handle the heat better. I don't know if any of them do. Most of all those lights over there are either permanent lights, or those are also permanent, but those are parade lights. So, in the past, the last time we had Scare Record Dining was, I wonder how soon it'll sell out, because I kind of want to go again. As long as there's some characters that speak and make it interesting, like Chance is amazing. That was the entrance for No, it is not. Sorry, that. So the path would be go from here and get escorted over to Monsters Cafe, which was already far enough. Sorry, that was just. They thought Hollywood Riptide Rocket was a main ride because, you know, that looks like a kid's ride. You can still see what's left of what was the signage from Shrek 40. I just kind of threw it in the side of my back. I think when I'm pulling it out, I'm putting a lot of strain on the motors, which, you know, probably should be. There's another look at the remnants of both the Monsters Cafe theming and the Shrek. Looks like they have some ductwork for the area where, I'm guessing that's the area where the meet and greet, basically where the actors and animatronics and all that. So it's connected to the HVAC from what was Monsters Cafe. I'm wondering when these walls are going to come down in the New York area. I mean, other than the obvious answer of when they're finished. But I wonder when that's going to be. Keep in mind, when the sun is in my eyes, I can't really see the screen, so when it's been... Oh, well, welcome back. Thank you. Hopefully it will be nicer. As I said before... Oh, wow. Okay, that's not good. The gimbal did that all by itself. I didn't touch anything. Maybe... a little off balance? I don't think so. Balance as far as like where the phone is. Looks like it's dead center. I don't know. Or extremely close to it. Oh, wow. Some of you might have saw this on the walkthrough before. I obviously didn't. Don't know how I missed it, but I'm definitely seeing it now. First element for the Scare Zone in New York. Fingers crossed and everything else. It won't be absolute trash like last year's. Can't imagine it could be worse, but I don't know. Looks like they're just gonna stand there and stare at me. Oh, there's that guy again. Enter if you dare. So I'm still interested to see if this tribute store stays pretty much the same for Horror Nights, which is a rumor. Wow, ET at 40. All right, well, I mean, it'll be on demand later, but thanks for checking in. I mean, I've pretty much shown everything so far. Oh, interesting.
This way, lady.
So what do we think this room is going to be? I know most of the stuff is still not announced for Horror Nights, but so I guess it's hard to say what room this would be if they really do minimally retheme this. I feel like they would keep maybe keep the movie theater theme. Maybe the final room would be the same or similar, but there's a lot of really Jaws specific theming here, so I don't see how much they could possibly keep. But well, we also don't know. Again, we also don't know most of the IPs officially. We don't know all the IPs. I think someone told me that was one of the guns from the ride. That's more like Terminator 2, but I don't remember. I only been on the ride once. Still haven't really looked very closely at all these. They might keep all these poster boxes up and change to the more horror movies, but I would think that they would repaint the walls. There'd be more Horror Nights and less old school Universal Studios. Everything in here would have to change, I would assume. Oh, the copyright music isn't playing, so I can actually spend a little more time in here. Never mind. Old CRT monitor. I know it's not the power of love, so it might be okay, but it's crammed everything in one shirt. Why does he look like a zombie? Is it just me? Maybe it's the lighting. He looks like a zombie in that image. So I wonder who Gregory is. This will be easy to retheme this room, or it'll be easy to retheme this room because, as I said, there's very little in it. It already has Horror Nights style music. Whereas this would be easy to change, just change the file. I hope we have more of a retheme than some people are suggesting. So, I guess we'll find out. This either could be maybe in the Legacy store. This is either just theming or it's just they're just blatantly telling us the plans. Yeah, I already have enough bugs in my apartment. I don't need to go to someone else's house with bugs. But sure, yay bugs. It's a Bug's Life, Horror Nights edition. I hope if there is a bug house, it's not just called Bug House, because that's as generic as you could possibly get. Now, I've been paying attention, but have these characters been out the whole time? I feel like they have been. So, I think I remember them being out here even with the walls, but maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Also, thank you for the likes, everyone who's liked it. Pretty soon as barricades will be across the street. Oh yeah, I would assume it would be tribute. I'm sure it would be closing soon. Same with the temporary monster store. Speaking of which, for some reason I just realized that sign. Yeah. The prop, the figure, whatever that was over here with this way sign, that's gone. It moved a few times, but oh god, lady, stop. Anyway, I mean, I could have easily just moved it over here. I just moved the sign around, or moved it over here. But this is gone. City Tones? It's called City Tones now. I'm no longer seeing it. I don't care what they call themselves. They're terrible. So I have a question for all of you watching live, and also you can leave a comment in the comment section if you're watching later. What do you guys think about eating? This is doesn't open until 11. What do you think about eating ice cream in the morning? Because I had mentioned I've done it before. I wouldn't say I do ice cream as my only thing I eat for breakfast, but I've woken up before and like not the very first thing I do after getting out of bed, but I've had ice cream in the morning before. Clearly I didn't have strong enough coffee this morning, but I wonder if that's like pineapple on pizza, which of course the answer is of course it belongs on pizza because it's good, it's tasty. But I am definitely not someone who would, or I'm definitely somebody who would eat ice cream in the morning, because I have. Sometimes I have green tea ice cream, and that seems like even more of a reason to eat in the morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. As you can see, the crowds are very light right now. Speaking of the mornings, if you are coming to Universal in the summer, I know there's not much summer left for some people, but if you are coming to Universal in the summer and you want to go to Volcano Bay, go as early as possible. You might even want to come in for early park admission, even though you'll have to, even though you might have to stand and wait for the park to open. We do sometimes hit capacity. The park sometimes hits capacity, especially in the summer. And if you show up at like 12, 1 o'clock, you might not get in. Also, if you come on a multi-day pass, don't wait till the very, very last day of your multiple day pass to go to Volcano Bay. Because again, you might not be able to get in, and you might not be able to go. So, you know, every day is different, but I'd say if you're coming to Volcano Bay, get there early. And again, if you're a multi-day ticket, go on the first day or the second day. But if you decide to go on your final day, just be prepared, you might not get in. A little bit early for the dragon. But again, that's not a whole lot of changes. As we saw earlier, there have been some days where I've come in and there's been a lot of changes. Well, I guess more people in the park now using Wi-Fi.
Hey, you want to go do it?
And 5G, because that's the first one of those I've had today. This area is always crowded because people are standing here waiting for the dragon because they don't know what we know. That it's on the hour and 10 minutes out, every 10 minutes afterwards. Got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes. Of course, people are also taking photos of the dragon. So that's always the more crowded area. Right now it's 50 minutes for Escape from Gringotts. Not too bad. This area tends to be less crowded. See people over here trying the fountain. This guy might get a surprise. Well, I hope the butterbeer ice cream in the UK is good because it's not over here. Oh yeah, of course you need a ticket. I'd love to go see that the Warner Brothers. I forget what it's called, but that'd be pretty cool. But the only time I've been in the UK was when I was 4, maybe 5 years old. And you know what I remember of it? Nothing. Some of you might know that this little store over here was once one of the rooms for Ollivanders. Used to be for the show. But then they're like, no, let's make money by selling stuff in here instead. These are plates. It's just kind of surprising that they built only one in Hogsmeade because of space constraints. That makes sense. But they have more room in Diagon Alley, so they built 3 theaters. And I guess at some point, someone decided that the wait times over in Hogsmeade could be pretty high because of the one theater. I guess they decided that they overdid it and didn't really need 3 theaters. I remember when that store opened, I was like, where did they find space? Everything was taken. Well, that's... I'm going to go back over to this side, which I used to always go to. Not much of a breeze. Usually in the mornings, at least in Florida, there isn't much wind in general. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, when it's windy, we tend to not see the flames from the dragon. So it should be good. That's the... And there you go.
I got a video of that going off.
Well, thank you for that. Sorry, I crashed. But it'll pay. Let's put it this way: it'll pay me if I don't get rights to the 10 seconds of audio that's playing in the background. Sadly, as I've said before, I have to wait for this to process, which takes about a day. Then it'll tell me what needs to be removed. Then I remove that. It takes about another day for that to process. If there's multiple claims, it takes about a half a day or most of the day per claim because I can't remove them all at once for some dumb reason. Only then am I actually allowed to make money on my own video. But it does change. Sometimes some rights holders will share the revenue, which is, better, but and sometimes it's just banned. Sometimes I'm monetized in certain countries. But the whole process is stupid. Interesting. It looks like it's a cool light up here, but it's a warm light in person. Like I said, on the screen, these lights don't look warm, at least on my screen. So they do look blown out, so that could be part of it. It's a little tough to make the transition when it's sunny outside to here. But I have super light sensitive eyes, so it's a lot easier for me than it is for some. But the trade-off is when it's sunny, it hurts. I kind of want to go and find Spirit Halloween locations that are coming soon, because I'm sure there are some around. I don't know, it wouldn't be some around here. But when I think about it, though, like, what am I going to do? Go over there, show the entrance, or show the signage, show where it's going to be, and that's it. I can show in the windows. Oh look, there's stuff in there. I don't know if it's really interesting enough content though. I mean, if you disagree, let me know. Maybe I'll go and shoot some photos and maybe put something on Instagram or whatever, like a story. But I just don't feel like, until the point where you can look in the window and see things out, I don't feel like that's interesting enough content. But if you'd like to see it, let me know. Well, at some point there's going to be a sign. I wonder if they can put the scaffolding up like they used to, or if they're just going. If they're just going to attach it directly to that sort of ladder looking thing. I think the scaffolding used to be to cover what was for a long time a Fear Factor sign, even though it had been gone for a couple of years already. I stopped because I heard a drill going over here in the former Bill and Ted Theater. I'm sure I didn't pick it up on the microphones, but sounds like they might be working on the stage, since as you see, the lighting I think has been finished for quite a while, at least a week or two, probably more. It all went up all at once, or at least, well, I'm sure it was on the ground for a day or two, but yeah. You probably can't hear that, but there is definitely work going on in there. Stay here, see that one. I just hope the show is a little better this year. I assume it's just going to be the same talent competition type show. We want Bill and Ted. We won't get it. We'll never get it again. One of the guesses or theories of why Bill and Ted went away is, I've heard people say that it was because Bill Davis didn't like the show. I don't know if that was at all true. You definitely should have heard that one. But if that were true and that was the only reason, Bill Davis isn't in charge anymore. So if there's any hope of it coming back, which there isn't, Oh, there used to be a bench over there. Oh yeah, he's definitely working on it in there. I can't show it though. Now that we have a new president and COO. Interesting. Where's looks like Edlin has run a cable over here. You can't tell if it's coming to or from over here. Ah, I see. We got some we have a circuit run over here for what will be soon, I assume, signage, or at least lighting. I would think that the lighting would come from across over here. I wonder if those lights you can turn on still. I don't know, but there's a circuit over here for lighting of some sort. A pretty significant one. This is not just like some extension cord. I think that's just kind of standard. We'll see where that goes. As you can see, there is electric running to this from the former Fear Factor sign, and it looks like that might even be that'd be it. I don't know if it's a great place for it, but it looks like this is possibly a dusk till dawn or a photo sensor, which turns the lights on automatically. So for whatever reason, they're obviously not using the existing circuitry for whatever they're working on over here. So I'll have to try to come back here for a future update. See if we see anything in the near future. Obviously, it's going to be used for something at some point for Hornet. I just don't know what their priorities are in their schedule list. Guys. I don't know why these people are standing right here blocking the path, but they are. Here again are those walls. New to me, I haven't seen them before. I have a feeling we'll be seeing them on Twitter if they aren't already.
You can listen to your own.
As I've said before, I assume that at some point, probably, I would guess after Horror Nights at this point, but maybe not. I expect that this will be fixed as well. As you can see, there are, this looks like Kid Zone used to, or the entrance to Kid Zone. A lot of cracks and patches and just poor show quality. Also, I've been, my understanding is Universal is going to start really working on their Wi-Fi. Like all theme parks, it seems it's very spotty.
What?
Nowhere is wireless worse in Universal than in Buffalo Bay. So it's not going to be like tomorrow, but maybe it'll get improved. But my phone is almost useless over at Buffalo Bay.
Honestly, you do that.
I know. I don't know why. My only guess is like maybe they, or at least this could be their answer. Well, it's Volcano Bay. You're supposed to be relaxed and don't, put down your devices and enjoy the, some PR thing like that. They should invest in great Wi-Fi. But I've had times where I just don't even bother trying to load anything on the internet. You really? I mean, that's not officially from Universal. It's the kind of answer that I might expect, because the question of why doesn't the Tapu Tapu tell you the time when it looks like a watch? The answer I've gotten is because you're on island time. We don't want you to worry about what time it is. Just enjoy yourself. Yeah, I know. I don't understand that. Again, that's just my thoughts. I don't know the actual answer why Wi-Fi is garbage over there, but oh yeah, I thought oh wow, wrong name. I thought Disney was done. I thought Disney was done with the Magic Band completely, but obviously not. I probably did know about the Magic Band, plus I just forgot. I need to look into using my phone and watch to get into Disney. I just haven't bothered. Yeah, I know, but so what? So I was watching Alicia Stella's video of. I think so. I would think it would, because not the interactive. No. All I care about when it comes to the Magic Band, if it makes it easy to get into the park, if it works as something that will be my ticket in, that's all I care about. All the plus stuff about the Magic Band Plus, don't care. Interacts with the statues, don't care. Lights up during fireworks, don't care. I actually have a lot of Magic Bands. I've only bought one, but I have one old one, the original version. 100 minutes for Mini Mayhem. Wow. I think that's the highest wait time. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I understand it's also the first ride you see when you come in, and that's just a theme park thing. But to my point earlier, 5 minutes for Ollivanders. So I definitely see why they thought 3 theaters would be a good idea. So you do have an Apple Watch. Do you know that there is a product, I bought one from Amazon. If you take the puck out of the Magic Band, you can put it in a little holder, and it attaches to your Apple Watch band, and that way you don't have to wear both. I bought one a couple of years ago, and I always put that on my Apple Watch band, and I've never had a problem with it, and it cuts down on wearing both. It's going to be a while, I'm guessing, before you can find. Oh, you're welcome. And they're cheap too. The one I have is called a happiness holder, I found it on Amazon, but there's a lot of other ones. It just happens to be the one. When I looked at the page, I'm like, yeah, this one works. I'm not going to look at every single one on Amazon. This one does what I wanted to do, and it's worked fine for me. I've never had a problem with it. I also use it a lot, but either would you. But yeah, I've never had a problem with it. But again, I'm assuming that you might not be able to find one in time for your trip. I don't know, it depends on how fast they can get them from China, because it looks like the Magic Band Plus is a different design, it's a different shape. So the current ones won't work with the Magic Band Plus, my guess. Are you coming to Universal before you go to Disney? I think you said that. Because the thing is, someone might design something like the happiness holder and put it up on Thingiverse. All right. I might put the design up on Thingiverse so people can 3D print something like that. And I do have a soft printable material. I can try it. But yeah, just check Amazon closer to when you arrive. Oh, okay. Well, I plan to be here. I plan to have the day off. I put in a time off request. I plan to be streaming. So we'll see.
Hi, little buddy. You have a good time, all right? This is mom and dad. Be good, okay?
Yeah, that happiness holder is awesome.
No, no, fine.
Baby, dame la mochila.
Atta boy. You guys have fun. I like that kid.
Nice. All right.
We'll narrow it down there, Miss Geography.
Oh, yeah. Did someone, I don't know if I can fix that. Did someone, oh, wait. Well, that was, really. Thank you. Thank you for that, Ed. I can do a few things, but yeah, it's a lot easier on a computer. All right. Well, as I was about to say, I'm sure that we'll DM on Twitter before you arrive and work out some details and stuff. Yep. But yeah, Twitter is easier for me to see the messages than Instagram. I get a lot of, I guess not spam, because it's from Instagram itself, but every time anyone posts anything, I get a notification. I don't know how to turn that off. So I sometimes don't pay attention to Instagram notifications, because sometimes it's just like, this person added to the story, and I'm like, yay, good for them. Ooh. Maybe I'll look at it later, maybe I won't, I don't know. But I do try to pay attention to them, especially if it's, because the problem is that the same type of notification comes through if someone likes, or not likes, I don't get likes, but likes, if someone comments on one of my posts. I'm like, yeah, see, like that's a notification. I'll just say I want to get that. If someone comments on my post, I want to see it. So if you take the time and write a message, I appreciate it, and I want to see that. But if some account posts something to their story, it shouldn't have the same urgency. And I've looked at everything in the settings for Instagram, and I just can't find out where I can fix that. I do like that at some point. Maybe I was just using it wrong. I don't know. At some point, Instagram made it so that they don't crop all the images. That's one of the things. Two things I hated the most about Instagram that has changed is the cropping, and the fact that you used to have to use a phone to upload photos. Personally, I like to edit photos on a computer, bigger screen. Edits just look better, I think. But not too long ago, Instagram changed their policy to allow people to upload from their computer, which is nice. And it's kind of nice that people can like the stories. I mean, I know it shows how many people watch it. That's more of a interest in how many people are actually watching. But my Instagram growth has stopped. For a while, I was growing a new follower with every single time I would post. And the thing is, it was growing even though I would not post very often. Now, not really. But as you can see here, they're doing the previews today for, a lot of times it's new shows for NBC. You can watch a pilot and give them your feedback on the show. I did that once. In the past, they've given Universal gift cards for your time. I've only ever done that since I moved to Orlando, because when I was here on vacation, like I didn't want to, sure I get compensated, but random ADD thought, maybe it's time to replace that sign. Yeah, just maybe. But I didn't want to spend time watching a TV show when I really wanted to be in the park and go on rides. But when I moved to Orlando and I had all the time I wanted to be in the parks, well, yeah, sure, I'll do it then. And the show that they were previewing ended up, I don't remember the name of the show was, but I did see that it had become, they did pick it up. For at least one season. The former prop shop over here, still empty. Oh, I'm still wondering what they're going to do with that. It's a very, like I've said before, it's a very weird space. I don't know what this was originally designed for. Really? Oh. Sorry, I just saw the message come up. I should be able to block them completely. I don't think I can do that here. I don't know. So Schwab's is not open yet. Probably because it's mostly ice cream, which brings me back to the question again. How do you guys feel about ice cream in the morning? I know that people in other countries, where the hours closed, think that Americans eat dessert for breakfast already. But I'm not above eating ice cream in the morning. I mean, it's cream. Cream comes from milk. Milk goes in cereal. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I might be a limited number of people who feel that way. Normally I like seeing messages come up in chat. Not like those. I'm surprised that there's still only one of these signs up. I expect another one to go up, but I'm surprised I haven't put it up. Like I said before, there are definitely more props for this scare zone ready to go out. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure when that's going to go up. I figured that would have been by now, but obviously not. Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Ed. I can only see certain things on this side, so I wasn't sure. 150. $150 what?
Guess it was those songs.
All right. Man, I can't even read that. Whatever your name is. Yeah. Well, it seemed like it was a legitimate message when it just said hi, but then it started like posting random things. Like, wow. Thanks, Ed. Where is what? This is Universal Studios Florida, in Orlando, Florida. If that's what you're asking about. You have to be a lot more specific than that. It describes a lot of things. Orlando time is 10:31 a.m. currently. Oh, where is it? I'm sorry, I thought it said what? Sorry, a combination of dyslexia and not reading with glasses. I'm sure you're assuming you're meaning the large screen. Why did I put that in the title? Maybe not. What used to be turnstiles now we've been replaced by electronics that are on the top of yeah, can you like put messages that make sense in, please, before you get blocked? Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Y'all go
I
to
guess. More like Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios, because they still basically stole the plans for Universal Studios Florida when building what was originally MGM Studios. What the hell is the Enchantment Terminal? Still don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the entrance? Or are you just a bot? Yeah, you're making no damn sense whatsoever. So, the only baseball stadium here is not really a baseball stadium, but it's up here to the Hot Dog Hall of Fame. This might not be your first language, I don't know, it's hard to say. Oh. Okay. The last time we were here, we saw some crazy dance show, which I've never. This might be, I don't know, but this might be one of the changes that Karen is making that I've said for years also, is this stage does not get used for almost anything. And this might be changing now, which is good. Well, this what you're seeing right now is City Walk. Hi, good morning, Matt. I was going to show you the Universal Orlando's great movie ride, but I'm going to just walk over to Islands now because I am getting far too many disconnects here in City Walk. So, nothing's changed. It looks the same as it has for a while on the outside. And that's all I can show, so. One of the things I hate about walking around, and I don't know, probably what bothers me is that, like, I always get stuck behind people, and then for a good amount of time, those people. So started to walk around them. I don't know. I've never been there. This isn't Korea. I've been there once, but only once. Probably. I mean, the thing is that 5G would be up to the cell carriers. Universal might work with the cell providers to try to make sure they have 5G. The thing is that the 5G is over in Volcano Bay. So interesting thing about 5G is it has the capability of high bandwidth, but you could be on 5G and get virtually zero data. So, wow. Yeah, that's why I'm quickly walking to. I'm trying to quickly walk away from the adventure. I mean, City Walk into Islands of Adventure, but it looks like the wrong Enter Islands of Adventure. Hopefully, it's better now. I know that I guess I know when the signal is bad because people start dropping off like crazy. No, it's not Disney either, but you're closer. That wasn't too bad. It looked like the line would be longer. Hopefully. And trying to walk out of dead zones, which is why I walked to City Walk. Oh, we actually have a character in Port Adventure. I haven't seen this guy before.
I'm not good with numbers.
I can't think of anything clever to say. So yeah, I was going to spend more time in City Walk, but the thing though, as you saw, was this garbage. I figured it's a good time to take a look at Toon Lagoon, and not Toon Lagoon, well, actually put both that too. Toon Lagoon and Marvel. This is yet another thing that I've been talking about for years that Universal needs to fix. Now over here is a little bit different. I think the concrete is cracked. There's some tiles over here to fix it, but it seems like that's the theming. Over here in Marvel, this walkway has really fallen apart over the years, and it's really, really good to see Universal is fun. Just checked, I am on Universal Wi-Fi. Hopefully the phone is smart enough to connection with the highest bandwidth. I mean, it's a smartphone, right? Look at all the detail. I just hope that Universal puts as much time and attention to detail as they did when they built Islands of Adventure. I'm a little concerned that it's taking less time to build Epic than it did for Islands. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're better at it now. That I don't know the reason to be, but this is it's supposed to look like blast clouds from the meteor strike, which normally you'd be able to walk through over there and see it. But I would love to see a ride, and maybe the Mario Kart is it. I'd love to see a ride that is like the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, where over 20 years later, I know. Well, it's very close to the speakers. I couldn't get away from them. But yes, it normally is loud here. Really? Well, that's all I know how to do. That and just keep walking. But thanks for letting me know. Sometimes switching out of the app and back in, obviously I can't close it. If I close the app, it'll stop the stream. And then I can't recover it. Because it, oh yeah, I did this awesome. So, when you close, if I quit the app during a stream, it's really bad. It really messes it up. So, but yeah, music in Marvel is usually this loud. Although those seem a little bit louder. Music in theme parks in general are way too loud. But this whole area with the walls, again, has really fallen into. It's hell overdue for a refurb. So I'm really glad to see it's being done. But yeah, the music in this area is just stupid loud. I mean, I have to talk pretty loud just to hear myself. I don't know what the point of that is. Like I've said before, I mean, you know, I know if it's too loud, you're too old. But it's supposed to be background music. This is not what I would define as background music. I don't remember seeing this part before. I'm sure it's been here all summer, but obviously this could be brought out at any moment because it's all portable. I guess he's planking. Here's a little shortcut. If you don't care about these booths over here and you want to get through here, it isn't not much of a shortcut, but sometimes come up here and walk through. And here's one of several stages at Universal that doesn't get used. That actually doesn't get used at all. I don't know when last time I used this was, but it's an example of wasted space here at Universal at Islands of Adventure. Of course, the theater behind it is a much bigger waste of space. Wow, look at the steam effect coming from that rocket. It looks really cool today. I wonder if that's been refurbished lately. As you can see, this strip in some places is missing paint, and where it isn't, it's very dim because water collects from the fountain and just wears away at it. But this looks like they recently painted. I haven't really been following this like Bio Reconstruct has, but you can see these colors are very vibrant over here. If they weren't working on, they didn't just work on that. regardless, it looks good. But I know I've been seeing photos from Bio of this area. They're working on the paint because it's supposed to be bright and really vibrant because it's cartoons. It's like this is going to be repainted very soon. The water from the ship is off right now. Some refurbishment going on over here too. The rain clouds over here seem to be off frequently.
Puts an end to a nautical excursion.
Kathy's Ice Cream is closed frequently. In this case, I think it might be because it's the morning, and again, apparently I'm in the minority of people who are fine with eating ice cream in the morning. But sometimes it's closed all day. Well, actually, a lot of times it's closed all day. But given that my signal strength is still trash, and I have really not much else to show, I'm gonna say thanks for joining me on this walkthrough, a rare morning look at, speaking of which, it's now cloudy, so I don't have to worry about the sun on the screen. But thanks for joining me on this early morning walkthrough of Universal Orlando. Thanks for watching this video all the way through, and please exit through the gift shop. Thanks for the likes too. It's like really like appreciated, like, and stuff. Thanks. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you in person pretty soon. But for now, bye.